as I came in feeling disappointed with myself originally into our meeting, for not having gotten more done and not feeling more kind of on top of things. There is something about my experience as a woman and watching many, many other women have similar experiences of feeling like if we don't level up, if we don't present a certain way, then we don't get to play. We don't get to be part of something and needing to prove ourselves. And while I don't have that with you per se, like I don't have a real fear that you would treat me that way, that is a thread in the background of my life, generally, and especially with men.
And so there is a socialization or an expectation that I have that I need to be the more secure, no, secure is not the right word, the more structured one, and the one that keeps on task when I'm interacting with a woman.
Because she might just go all over the place and take up space.
Exactly.
With all her emotions.
Being a little embarrassed now admitting that, but
no,
I do think it's a part. And I realize it kind of inhibits my own sharing of my experience, because I have to be like on task, and there's not a lot of space for emotions. And with a woman, just to finish, so with a woman, that sort of expectation that I have to organize and lead also makes me feel a little bigger, like a little more powerful now.
Does it support you? Do you feel like it supports you to take up more space?
So it does and it doesn't. It supports me to take up space in a sort of a directional way. If I would use a movement, it supports me to take up space in this way, but less in that way.
Yeah. Less like less being, more movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Or doing.
Less being.
Less being.
Yeah, less being, because I feel I have to take this role of
this is so fascinating.
Yeah.
Because as you're saying this, I can feel my body like it's responding in this way of like, oh, right. Yeah, it is definitely more familiar and supported in terms of the expectation and the experiences I've had with men for me to take up space being, because I often will be the one doing that. They are more directional typically, and I am more, it's not just, I don't like to term it just emotional, because I think that gets this right off, like, oh, you're being emotional. It's more like, I guess I would say more embodied.